Hi, I'm Tori.
And I'm Charlie.
Welcome back to the Talk with the People of the Valley.
This week's theme is St. Patrick's Day, because it's actually coming up this weekend.
Yep, this Sunday. So here are some fun facts about St. Patty's Day.
Did you know that St. Patrick, who is what this holiday is all about actually, wasn't actually Irish, but he was English?
Can you imagine
Like
that?
British, cup of tea.
Like kippies. And actually, up until 1798, blue was the celebration color for this holiday instead of green.
Can you imagine little blue leprechauns running around instead of green leprechauns?
Yeah, I can't.
That would be so weird. Did you know that St. Patrick's Day wasn't always about green and glitter?
That's right. It was actually about the memorial of St. Patrick.
The what?
The memorial of St. Patrick.
What's that?
The death of St. Patrick.
Okay then. And now for this week's Share of the Day. So Tori, what makes you feel lucky?
That's a hard one. There's a lot of things that make me feel lucky, including friends and family, but probably one of the best things is when I pay for a grande at Starbucks and I get a venti.
That is always the best.
What about you?
What makes me feel lucky is that this amazing smelling candle is right next to us.
And it smells like cinnamon.
It smells
Oh my gosh.
so good.
I
And
know.
of course, I'm very lucky to have great friends and family.
That's right. Now this Wednesday, the wrestling had their third meet in South Tahoe. And from Saturday's competition, the gold medalists are the following people: Alex Pena, Gizmo Pierce, Grant Gardner, Hunter Smokey, Caden Wurzberger, Ryan Campbell, Jada Fessler, and Lucas Martinez.
Go Panthers!
Congratulations.
6th grade track has started practicing. They will be practiced every week from 2:30 to 4. 7th and 8th graders will be starting on April 2nd.
And daylight savings time has started, so make sure to go to bed at a reasonable time to make up for that one less hour of sleep.
Definitely. And if you didn't already know, Mrs. Michel went to the Modern Learning Conference in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Yes, that Hershey as in Hershey chocolate. We will be getting you more information on our very own Mrs. Michel right after this short break. Next Friday, there's a spring fling.
It starts at 2:15 and ends at 3:30 for all grades.
Don't forget to bring money for food and $5 for the entrance fee.
There will be games, line dancing, and a prize walk. Don't
miss out on this fun event.
Hey Panthers, if you remember, March is the month of joy. We caught Pete the Panther spreading joy around our school. Take a look at this.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like
back from that quick break.
So here we have our very own Miss Michel, who was one of the 3 finalists to be nominated for a National Teacher Award. It was about AI and how teachers can use it in a classroom.
Great work, Miss Michelle.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so our share of the day was what makes you feel lucky.
Well, I feel I'm lucky because I picked a career that I love. I love being around kids, and so coming to my job isn't really like a job. It's like something fun to do, so I feel lucky.
That's cool.
And what was the conference for?
So the conference was about personalizing student learning. And so it's about really trying to help kids learn where they're at and then move forward. And it really doesn't matter where they're at.
Right. So how did you get into this conference?
Well, about 5 years ago, I tried to change my classroom up a bit. And I really worked to make roadmaps. And so that kids could figure out where they're going within their learning, so that if some kids wanted to move faster than others, that they could do that. Or some kids that needed to go back could relearn some standards, they could also do that. And so it wasn't like everybody has to be in the same place at the same time.
That's such a creative system.
Mm.
And what kind of chocolates did you eat in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
So all over Hershey, Pennsylvania, it's a whole town that is made from Hershey chocolate. So it's so interesting. So the lodge that I stayed at, the wallpaper were Hershey Kisses. What else? Like everything that when you walked into the lodge, it smelled like chocolate. Everywhere you went smelled like chocolate. And I kept saying, how do you guys make this smell like chocolate? And they're like, that's our secret. They had Hershey Kisses everywhere. So
Wow.
I did eat a lot of Hershey Kisses when I was there. So really interesting about this town. The whole town is made from Hershey, meaning this man named Milton Hershey. Even the hospital is named Milton Hershey Hospital. It has a water park that's dedicated to Hershey. It is a whole, kind of like Six Flags, based all on chocolate.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, if you get a chance, you should go.
For sure.
Yeah.
So as you might see, there are pictures from Miss Michelle's trip behind us. So would you mind telling us a little bit about those?
About the pictures. Sure, I might have been holding an award. So I was a finalist and I didn't win, which was fine. I was honored to be a finalist. And the lady that won, really, she was amazing too. So we actually became friends. But it was a really big conference. I went as a finalist, but I also want you to know that I learned there also. I got to visit another elementary school. Middle school, and I got to see what their middle school looked like in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And so it was a learning conference also. I got to see what other great teachers were doing in our nation.
Awesome.
And here are some rapid fire questions for you.
So what is your hot take?
My hot take. Funny enough that we're on this topic, because my hot take is I don't love milk chocolate. I like dark chocolate.
Wow.
And I don't love Hershey. I like Ghirardelli chocolate, which maybe I'm a chocolate snob. I don't know.
And as someone whose hot take is Chick-fil-A is super overrated, would you rather go to In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A?
Totally In-N-Out. I am definitely, I like beef.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know. Their fries are so good.
I love In-N-Out. What about you?
Probably Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Yeah. I love
Oh.
chicken sandwiches.
Oh.
No, I don't like them because the pickle juice, the juice goes into the bread and it's really disgusting.
Soggy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you could be any animal, which animal would you be?
Oh, so that's a tricky one. You switched it up on me. I probably would be a beaver. I would, which is a funny one, but I really like how they swim and they're really motherly to their little babies,
Yeah.
and so it's probably like my spirit animal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being a guest on the Talk of the People of the Valley.
I'm honored to be here.
Awesome.
Thank you, Panthers. Go be kind to one another.
Thank